Well, welcome to Hack and Go. Today I'm going to do a year in review. I bought this camera backpack about a year ago. I did an unboxing and a review of it when I bought it. It's the camera backpack by Endurax. It's an awesome bag. I usually don't keep a bag that long. I usually ended up finding something I don't like about it and swapping it out, usually after a couple months. But this one I really like. It's so far it's the best one I've used. I've been using it probably about 14 months now, and it's awesome. I can't think of anything I'd like to change on it. It's really a good bag. And I'm going to just show you how I have it kind of loaded up after a year. It's probably got a little too much junk in it. I also don't do a lot of photography. I have to walk around, so I'm not wearing this a lot, but I do wear it in and out to the car or the truck every day, whichever I'm taking. And I throw it in the back of the car or in the truck. And it works great for like a central thing to keep all my gear in. And it also works great traveling. It's carry-on compatible, so you can stick it in the overhead bin on an airplane. I have taken it on a couple planes, all right. And it works great for traveling because it keeps all your travel gear in one spot. Then I have a smaller bag I use when I want to go out for the day. But you really don't know what the conditions are or what you're going to be doing, so it's great to keep a lot of stuff centrally located. And it also does work excellent if you want to carry it. These straps on here are just unbelievably comfortable. Works great. It also has a little thing you can unzip it. I would set all the way up from the largest section, but it'll go all the way down to a small section for a small person. My wife's 5 foot tall. I'm 5'9". Move it down here to a small thing. It fits on her good. It's good and comfortable. Also has these excellent padded hip straps, which takes a lot of the weight off your shoulder. And each side actually does have a fairly large compartment. I don't keep anything in there now, but it works great. It did come with these straps here. I had to put the little ends for my camera because that's what I use on the end of my camera. But these straps here came with 2 of those. In case you are wearing this, you can carry 1 camera or 2 cameras, however you're set up. And it's really a good deal. These are super comfortable. They're very well padded. They have lots of little tie straps on them so you can add more stuff to it. So it's got these D hooks on it for your shoulder straps, so you don't have to wear a sling or anything with it when you're wearing a camera, which works great. It has over on this side, it has this little fold out foot thing for a tripod. Tripod fits in here great. Keeps it nice and steady on the side. This side I keep the Jolly Pod and a selfie stick. I like to use GoPros a lot and do a lot of filming, like if you're on a train or something. If you get outside a little bit, you can stick this down under the train. It extends and everything, or up above, it gets some really nice shots. Or you can use these as drink holders on each side, whatever you like, or a little catch-all for anything. It's got a little business card case holder on the side here. Top starting up here. Here's a compartment. I like to keep this fairly empty. I do have a flashlight in it. But other than that, I like to stuff receipts and stuff in. So I keep everything organized. I don't like a lot of stuff in my pocket. So that one I keep pretty empty just for that reason. I can put stuff in it as the day arises. Or I stick my wallet in it, whatever. Here's got a really nice admin compartment. It's got room for pens and pencils, stuff like that. I really don't do a lot of writing. I don't really have a pen in there, which I don't right now. I write in a rain notebook. I have some of these wet ones. You see, get something dirty on your hand. And I have a lot of hand sanitizers and lens wipes, stuff like that. This is a nice zipper compartment. It's supposed to be an ad bin, I think, but I just use it for a catch-all. I have a little multi-tool in here for basically the only thing I really use it for is a screwdriver on it for tightening up the clamps or for your tripods, the bottom of them. And these are excellent. I like these a lot. They're just little tie wraps. It's tire wraps and a little starter or a remote for my camera. This pocket here, this is like a hard shell pocket, which is really nice. I don't have anything in there right now, but when I'm traveling, I can stick like a tablet in there. And it's also just an excellent little extra compartment that I'm not using yet. I try to keep my stuff so it's not really filled up, but this one is getting filled up. The main compartment, you have another zipper pouch right here. You have a camera. I don't keep my camera where it's sitting down like that. I just thought that was a waste of room, so I just have mine sitting in like this, which works great. I was carrying 2 cameras in it, which if I'm going on a trip, I would carry 2 cameras. So I have an extra body, but the majority of the time I just have that body and also a little mirrorless camera that I take with me for most stuff. Here's an extra pocket. Don't really have anything in that one yet. This camera bag will hold a ton of stuff. I have a little GoPro clamp. I have some bug spray, headlight, more lens cleaner cloths, extra cap for my. This little light. This is great. This goes with my little stick that I carry my one GoPro on. It's great. It's a nice big floodlight. It's made for a GoPro. Puts on a big wide area light, doesn't have a hot spot in the center, and it's great when you're going in a cave or a fort, like a old medieval fort, something like that. We were down in St. Augustine. I used it in the fort, and it worked really good for that. Up here, I just have an extra lens. This is a 28 to 200, and this is a 28 to 80, but this one has macro on it, and this is a 70 to 300 zoom. That's about the only ones I carry. Sometimes I'm doing stuff specific, I'll take another one with me. Have a lens cloth. That's something I really like. It's a Western Digital wireless hard drive. You can connect a tablet or a phone to it to look at your pictures or something. But it also has an SD slot on it. That's why I bought it. I believe you need to back up everything, because if you ever had a failure, I never had a failure on an SD slot, but on an SD card. But someday it's going to happen. So when I take SD card out of the camera, I immediately pop it in here, and it automatically backs up whatever on the SD card to a portable hard drive. So I have 2 copies right then and there, and it still leaves. You can set it so it'll leave the picture still on the SD card, which works great. And I carry a lot of SD cards, so these are for the GoPros, these are for the cameras. When I use one, it's got pictures on it, I'll flip it in, I'll put it in here and I'll flip it upside down. And that also means that I've backed it up onto here. So that gives me 2 copies right then and there. And then when I get back to the room or something, or hotel or wherever I'm staying that night, I can put another one on my computer, so I have 3 sets. Here's just a GoPro I have set up. I do this one a lot for time lapses. And this is a little egg timer. I got this off Amazon. I'll put links to all this stuff in the description. You set the timer and it'll automatically slowly pan. You go from a 360-degree pan down to just a very small pan, and it'll slowly do this as you're doing your time lapse or a regular video, whatever you want to do, and it works really nice. And I have a couple extra GoPros. In this pocket here, I basically have all my filters. Here's some square filters I use for landscape photography. This little bag with the ones I keep the ones I use the most often in, and I have some star filters here. You see the bag is fairly large, and it does hold quite a bit of stuff, which is the reason I bought it. And here I have a little L bracket. I like this on my camera, primarily if I'm using a flash. I don't carry flash in here all the time because I didn't do a lot of flash photography, because I'm using a flash. The camera just feels awkward if you put it on the top here, so if you have the flash up here, it works a lot better. I feel that way. I have some cord in there. I don't really use that a lot. This is the top off of the bottom off of a GoPro box. I throw that in there. This works great as a little tripod. It just sits it on a deck or something, or table if you're taking pictures, and or time lapse, and it works great for that. And I have an extra mic if I want to put a mic on this camera. I have a mic on the camera that I normally use for videos. So this just gives me an extra mic in case I broke these cords before. So I just have a lens strap, a camera strap, and I have another little. This is a suction mount for a GoPro. This works really well. You can set it any way you want it. It works good. I like doing a lot of time lapses off of the decks of cruise ships. And here I just have a bag of assorted. Everything's in here. I have my waterproof cases for my couple GoPros. I have a screwdriver, some clamps, some extra screws for GoPros, some mounts, stuff like that, extra microphone cord stuff. It's just nice to keep everything organized in one spot. And I have a bunch of batteries, GoPros, my big camera. My mirrorless uses the same battery as my main camera does, so that's nice. And here's that mount. There's a light. You just use another clamp or another screw for the GoPros. You can use this. It works real good. That's nice. You don't have to worry about dropping it and anything like that. It works really good. It gives you a really nice button of light for that. And then the last thing that I really like about this bag too is, again, I'm such a stickler on backing everything up. I keep a full size. It's a 13-inch laptop in there. It's right in the slot in the back here, which is plenty of room. I can get my 15-inch. You can probably get a 17-inch here, and it's a little big, but it works great for carrying a laptop. I do a little bit of noose, not really a lot, but if I'm the first on scene and see something like a house fire or car accident or something, I'll snap a couple pictures, send them in the newspapers and the news, and this really helps. I don't have to wait till I get home to send them in. I can just upload it to my laptop and hit one button, it goes out to everybody. This bag also came with this. This is kind of nice. I don't really use it for that, but here all these are velcroed in just like any other camera bag, but this fits down right perfect inside this pocket here. You can keep your camera in there, a couple lenses, whatever you wanted. Got a slot for a belt, and also it's got clips to carry it. Got some memory card pockets in there. If you want to set your bag up, you can have this in here and just pull this out with your stuff you need for the day and go with this. It'll work great. Other than that, after a year being trashed around and thrown in the back of cars and trucks and stuff like that, this bag looks brand new yet. It doesn't even show any dirt or wear. All the zippers are still working great. I think it's been about 14 months since I had this. Look, all the straps are still there. Everything's still great. It's an excellent bag. Again, it's the Endurax large camera bag. It's back here is very well padded. I'm very pleased with that. It's very comfortable even when it's loaded. Even though I don't use it that way that much. But it works excellent. It keeps all my gear together. Keeps everything in one spot so I can find it when I get somewhere. That was always a problem before if you had 2 or 3 bags when you get in a hotel or something. Everything gets all jumbled up, mixed up. But here it's all in one spot. You don't have to worry about it. Between this bag, keeping my camera gear, and my other bag, keeping my personal stuff, it works great. It's I couldn't be happier with it. This is the longest I've ever used one camera bag, and I've seen absolutely no reason to change right now. It's that good. The build quality is excellent, and it doesn't show one bit of, it looks brand new yet. It doesn't show one bit of wear, one bit of tear. The collar is even still green, not even dirty yet. So, and I'm not real careful with my gear. I kind of toss it around for wherever it needs to go. If it needs to go in the bed of a pickup truck, I just throw it back there. But it's an excellent bag. I really like it. I cannot stress enough the quality in it and how much I like it. Well, it's been a while. It's been since the beginning of the year since I posted a video. Sorry about that. I had a couple projects I had to finish up. I should be getting back to videos weekly. If you hit the subscribe button, that would really help me a lot. I need to get my subscribers up. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, leave them in the section below. I try to answer every question. It might take a day or so before I get to it, but I'll answer every question I can for you. And we're going to be doing a cruise here. We're leaving in just under 2 weeks, I think. We're leaving for a cruise out of Florida. We're doing an 8-day Caribbean cruise. Do a blog on that and take you guys along on that with us and show you the trip down and trip back. And if everything goes well, we should be coming out with videos every week or so. I'd like to do some reviews and stuff. Let me know what you guys want to see, and we'll be happy to do them. And thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye.